Hello, and we are back with the pistol round here, jumping right into it. Really technical issues along the board, really, but yeah, whatever, we're back. We're just going to get on with this game. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. It's Virtus Pro versus Hellraisers here on Mirage, the third and final map. VP won that knife, and we are going to see HR with a nice aggressive start, pushing their way deep in towards jungle. They haven't quite got any control of Aegis yet, but they're going to be sending Bondic out ramp to try and accomplish exactly that. But they need to check under dark because there's going to be a player there as well as Pasha close. A kill comes in for either side, but Pasha sprays away. Him and Bayali will pick up a kill each. And 2 players remaining now for Hellraisers. They had that nice jungle control, but they will do nothing with it. It seems like it's just going to fall short. And the round going to VP to kick things off. The 1-0 on the second map, and I'm just sorting everything out. The server for GoTV on CSGO isn't working, but we're going to be using VLC again. We're going to be using the clean feed, so hopefully things will go smoothly in that regard. Either way, full UMPs out. Apart from the one MP9. Again, we've seen VP do this time and time again. All 3 maps when they went pistol, they go for this kind of crazy, weird mix buy. Never a rifle, rarely ever anything safe, and it's dangerous because stuff like this can happen. Angel can just get the 1D down through mid. Taking down Pasha to start things off, a great way to kick off this round. No one is going to be able to return fire here. These UMPs are too close range to go for these kind of engagements. Going to be waiting for Hellraisers to push up close, and they will. A dink comes through, but the trade eventually going to be found, even though Neo finds that kill into Deadfox. Stiko's quick in the return. Good coordination from Hellraisers, back into a 4-on-3. And a chance to close out this round as well, as they have the man advantage. They just need to group up and go together. That's the thing you need to be careful about. In these kind of positions, you can't afford to split. You need to go together as a horde. Preferably no splits. You can effectively trade, as long as you don't get sprayed down by a position like this from Bialy, you should be okay. And that's the kind of thing I like, the bit of aggression from Bialy. Switch things up, push up, catch out Hellraisers, and he will do so. 1 for him, trade comes in for Angel, and 1 for 1 is not good enough when you're already a man down. Hellraisers is going to be taking control of this A site once again. We've got Snacks playing close, waiting for the peek. He spots out the first. But he's not going to be able to land anything here as Taz wraps in from behind. He's going to make a lot of noise. Angel's ready and waiting. Snacks, last man standing. Bomb going down. No need for Bondic to peek. Still got to commit to it. Just trying to whittle away. There's 3 of them at the end of the day, so it's not too much of a worry. But that's exactly how every clutch starts. Snacks of all people, not the man you want to give it to. The last round he played on the previous map, he clutched a 1v2 for the win. So, it can always happen. There's the first. Bondic will trade. Now Hellraisers, effective job there at shutting it down 2-2, or 1-1, sorry. Buy coming out from Hellraisers. VP opting to eco this one, not wanting to force buy up to try and contest the investment from Hellraisers. We just have 3 rifles. As always, these guys always play it safe, and they're going to be going for a bit of a fast B play, try and catch out these CTs. No armor again. It's going to be so difficult for any kind of defense to come through from Virtus Pro, but Bialy will kickstart things, taking down 0 from the market there. That's pretty much going to be it. The rest of them mown down, and Angel having no issue with doing so, leaving just Bialy and Snacks remaining. Bomb not being committed to. Deadfox eventually going to stick the plant now that he's got a bit of support, and the smoke is down to hold back Bialy. Bialy gets nothing. Snacks alone in middle. This should be over in just a few seconds. He's just holding for exits. It doesn't look like anyone's going towards short. They are all just going to be saving together. That's the right way to do it. Keep onto your guns. Don't allow Snacks to get anything. But at least we got all eBot sorted out into this one, so we can actually see the scores, we can see the teams, the logos, and of course the fact that this is a 1-1 scoreline tied up going into the final map. The winner of this is going to be going forward to the grand finals to face Na'Vi, hopefully coming up soon. The loser, obviously single elimination, will be going home with just $5,000, nothing else. Again, pistol play coming in from VP. They are going to have a big buy coming into their first buy. In fact, I'm convinced we're going to see a double up next round from the CT side. Just because of the fact that they've double ecoed 2 rounds and both Pasha and Snacks have very low invested into both of these. It's a huge possibility. Especially with no pressure on them to be ecoing these rounds. They could have gone for some kind of forces and just, you know, got a bit of an awkward buy up into the 5th round if they forced the previous one. Instead playing it very, very safe, wanting to have everything, every bit of utility when they go for their commitment. It's a bit of a double play into B. 2 players just trying to scope out the area. Stiko leading this charge with the support of Angel. They don't commit to B. They're just trying to bait to see if anyone from VP is going to respond. Pasha doing exactly that, responding with his mid-aggression. And he gets shot down by Deadbox, as well as a B player being picked off by Stiko. They now should have control of the B site. They should be able to split their way into this through short as well, the combination coming through. But VP are aware of this. They've rotated 2 players to play on default, and they are playing so passively. No one from Hellraisers has a clue what's going on. But with this short split, there's not a lot of angles where VP can sit that aren't going to be covered. Taz knows this, and he's exposed, but Neo grabs a kill from the car, flicks back round, but it's Zero with a nice reactionary flick to take him down. And Angel to catch rotations from T-Spawn. 3-1 for Hellraisers. No issue for them. Sorry. Another buy coming up here from the CT side. Will we see the double up? Apparently not. Just a single one on Pasha, but they're going to have good utility across the board as well. Just not really too much of a holdback. Ooh, that's unlucky. Hellraisers. Taking that mid-control. We're going to have Pasha to start things off. They've actually got, B-Apps control. Aggressively rushing into that B site. It's going to be Taz trying to defend things from the bench. He's been spotted. He's doing tag damage, but he's not converting any kills here. Although they already have the man advantage. Not as much pressure as Taz. Eventually will line up one. Sprays away for his first kill. And Neo responding from short as well. It's a complete mop down. Taz picks up 2 from the bench. And the round going to be going to the CT side. Aggression in mid though from Snacks. He's going to be switching up the pace a little bit, pushing in fast. The help of a flashbang and a bit of utility to get him up there, but Devbox is aware. Holding the angle with the AWP, waiting for this push to come through. And the flash will rain over. Stiko going for the fight. Snacks is there on the other side, ready to retrieve that kill. As Pasha Biceps follows up as well with that AWP from middle. The mid control from VP is perfect. They're taking so much. Issue is, eventually Snacks is going to get overwhelmed. Devfox dropping him with the AWP as he tries to smoke himself out of there. Now retreated back to a 4-on-3. Still favourable for VP, bear in mind, but they were in a far more comfortable spot prior to that. Even so, though, they reroute back towards EA site for Hellraisers. Bondic is still playing close in Palace, so if he commits to this, Bialy, he's going to be on the other side. It's all down to timing. We've got Pasha with the AWP and CT supporting. They will smoke him off, but Bialy finally strikes. Gets that kill onto Bondic. Now it's a split gone. Now the last 2 players are both focused on ramp, but Deadbox will open things up, and they know exactly where Bialy is as he swings wide, but won't get a thing done. Angel lands the headshot, and Neo, he falls down as well. How are VP throwing away a 5-on-2? As Hellraisers now have 2 players remaining to get this one done versus just a singular Taz. He doesn't get a thing. Angel will shut him down, and somehow Hellraisers, as a 5-on-3 at the start, but a 4-on-2, sorry, they took away for the win. Great performance from both Angel and Deadfox. Smoke down in middle. It's a bit of a fake. There's only one player there. Zero putting the pressure on while everyone else feeds out a ramp. And it's Bialy with the deagle to strike. Dangerous close range for him, but he still gets one before he falls. Zero catching these rotations off of B. Finds the first one on short that Pasha surprises him, gets him with his pants down and secures an AK to play with as well. Can hold the rotations, hold the cross here from the site, but his head smokes it, goes to the fight as well. He's going to get aggressive on this one, takes down Deadfox. Now this eco is falling into the realms of possibility here for VP. Bondik may be caught out with a smoke in his hand. He's spotted by Pasha, who wraps around towards triple box, and Stiko needs to find a pick. He needs to pull this back into a 2-on-2 because a flank is coming out from Palace in the meantime as well. It's going to be perfectly timed. Bondik does manage to find Pasha, but eventually Taz will strike, and that's all they need. 2 for him. He takes a round for VP, and they win the eco. Unbelievable. 3-4. Pistols again for Hellraisers, just Angel on that rifle. Bit of an aggression towards mid as well. We don't have anything spotted by Pasha. In the meantime, they've already crossed towards the top box and close short. Pasha, is he aware? Does he know that these guys can be in mid before him? Deadfox is going to take him down. He had 0 support from window. Unjustified peak to go for there as Stiko now sits burning, roasting in the kitchen, down by Taz. VP, they've lost some man advantage, but I'm still not worried for them in this round. Look, we have 2 unarmoured players. They are going to juggle around the AWP though, and eventually Deadfox gets hold of it. Hellraisers rerouting towards B, but 2 players from Virtus Pro are positioned well here. The harder site to retake, so it makes a lot of sense to go for this kind of double play. Put them on B, retake A if you have to. But if Hellraisers grab the pick and get into that site with a 4-on-2, this round is over. It's all down to either this rotation catching them out or Taz to go big, and he will start it off. Takes down Angel, one of the rifles removed. Zero crosses to the truck, and the bomb still going to be finally making its way out the apartments. But look at the flank coming in. Neo's on the back lines. We have 2 in the site. Good dink there, done by Bondik, and Taz is now very low. The Deadfox peeks up from the apartments to finish him off, leaving just 2 left on the side of VP. The plant comes through. But this is still in the realms of possibility, and Neo will make it so. Coming in through the apartments, first one for him, looking for more, but it's Bialy to land the shot. Bondik last man standing, and he gets one. He just needs to single one more bullet onto the head of Neo as he wraps around the site. Bondik just playing with time, baiting this peak, spots him out, doesn't need to commit to the fight, and repositions very cleverly so. As Neo wraps around the right side, but the footsteps will be heard, but somehow Neo still hits a shot. Bondik completely whiffs, he knew exactly where he was coming from. With the round going to VP. Great retake from them. Now bringing this back up to a 4-4. Pasha back with the AWP posted in middle. No AWP back on Deadfox this time. Hellraisers is just sticking with the AKs. Held back by the economy. And one thing that's been so paramount in this best of 3 series is that AWPing. It's been so dangerous. We've been seeing so many rounds just being completely thrown away or picked up when they shouldn't have, just off the back of AWPing. So to see Hellraisers held back without an AWP on Deadfox, who was the top fragger for the team over on Train, this could be a bit worrying for them. Here we go, mid-play. Neo smoked off. Throws down his smoke just to hold back them from pushing up short. Snacks to peek out through the connector, but too little too late. The smoke's already come down. Stiko's found himself the entry onto Neo on short. That will just hint them towards a B push more so than not, as Deadfox is already posted in the apartments, ready to burst out onto Taz. He finds a headshot and they split their way through. It's Pasha to hold the rotations, but he can't quite catch a post plant player moving on through the apartments. And Angel Sat in the connector. He will get taken down, but it's not exactly going to prompt a retake for VP here. They're still down a man. They're still in an awkward spot. Although, as I say that, Snacks... No, he's going for the save. He's not committing to this one. Just holding for exits. Hellraisers securing the round once again. 5-4. Not looking to lose any more men than they have to. Pause coming in though. I can imagine from the side of VP deciding whether they want to buy up around this triple rifle save. The money is very low, but I mean, looking at it, Snacks can chuck over a rifle. We can get Bialy to get a UMP in, something along those lines. Famas, depending whether they want the range. It won't be too bad for VP. They can commit to a buy. They can get a bit of utility behind that as well. Either way, back into the game we go. An AWP for Pasha, a scout for Neo. Yep, I mean, it just really depends on what they want to commit to there. They had the money to go for anything but an M4. No Negev is brought in, sadly, but we have a scout. We have Bialy again, this time switching up the aggression. It was Snacks prior to this, but Bialy's going to be going for the fast push up top mid. And talking about fast pushes, it's Stiko to bring the pain, jumping onto the body of Neo. He does not expect that at all. And Hellraisers, they have just been rinsing and repeating this B-site take time and time again. It's full control for them. They've smoked VP out of the round without losing a single member in the process. Are VP even going to commit to this? If they are, they have to hurry up. They need to get themselves back into a 4-on-4. Because they are being held out and it seems like they're just holding onto their guns. They've already wrapped around towards Palace to save. And what a round for Hellraisers. One pick is all it takes to topple VP. They left everyone off of the B site. Aside from Neo. And his demise lost them the round. But what a switch up. Without that short control as well, that's the reason Neo got overwhelmed. Because he didn't have a teammate to go, guys, they're pushing me. I can hear the footsteps. I'm playing close short. Instead, they just fully bombarded onto him. Without any knowledge of the push coming in from Hellraisers. Unfortunate there for Neo. Sometimes you take that risk, but it did not pay off for the Poles. Now we see, well, they are able to buy up after they saved 4 in the previous round. They are not winning any rounds, and the Hellraisers are getting quite a considerable T-side behind them. This is a really good map for Hellraisers. This is one of their favourites as well. So looking at this, I'm worried for VP in that sense. I mean, coming into this one, we did say it would be a 50-50 on who's going to make it to the grand finals, but Hellraisers is still impressing me nonetheless. Warp into middle, Pasha. Just as the blindness wears off, takes down Stiko. Could have probably reacted in time to kill him, but not focused towards short. Would expect anyone to back off of that position if they were blind, and with Pasha not doing so. Now with the man advantage, Virtus Pro sitting pretty. The bomb's going to wrap back around through T-spawn. And Hellraisers is setting up for what looks like what I can imagine to be an A-take. With the combined effort of 2 players being able to split in through the underpass into connector, that could make a decent A-take. But right now it's going to be the fake. They're going to bring the bomb back towards B. You never bring the bomb underpass if you're going for that A split, ever. You just never send it through connector. So it's got to be a B-take with a double A fake smoke. And they will be doing that. Smokes and flashes go over. That's your force rotation, so we instantly see Neo leave the site. And Pasha goes big, but it's unfortunately for him on the wrong side of the map. Exactly where the damage is going down. It's going into this dome of Taz as he gets shot in the face. Zero finds him. Neo posted with his own scout, but he's mollied out of position. He's got to fall back when the bomb goes down, but still, it's a 4v2. VP should have this on lockdown, especially with the health on Bondic being on 9. Could be okay, but okay. I like this. In through the smoke. They might not expect this. Oh, it's all down to timing. He crouches. He's below the bullets. As Bialy moves away, the flash actually goes in. That's so unlucky. If he didn't push there, Bialy would have turned around just in time and he would have been able to get both kills very likely. But how was he to know that? Bialy was looking on his position, it seems. But VP, they pick up 5 rounds. Keep the train going. Keep themselves alive. But Hellraisers have still got 6 rounds. They could lose every single one for the rest of the half and still be happy about the way the half went. But obviously I don't think that's going to be the case as they rebuy once again. Oh, look at this from Pasha. He's been relentless on this mid aggression with the AWP. Inside a connector being able to drop Angel, but it's Dead Fox to trade. And that's one of the issues with Pasha. He likes his aggression, he likes his early pickups, but he never seems to have a teammate to trade in these positions. Taz using a bit of an off position. We haven't seen this yet this half. So Hellraisers start to push on in. Steeko needs to check the corner. Smoke will go through. Taz going to probably call for a rotation very shortly. And he will get spotted, but he lands a first kill. Running out of ammo, he goes down. It's a 3-on-3. Hellraisers continuing their push into B. And Neo playing close, waiting for his team to help and join him, but he's already done one. He could fall down here without a worry, but Sack to support, takes down Bondic, leaving just Dead Fox to try and clutch this one out. He's blindsided, tunnel vision, and he's got 3 players asserting on his position. He gets caught. Neo lands a shot. Replace it. Good work from Neo. And I like that as well. He plays it close. He doesn't, go for an aggressive fight. He doesn't try and spot them as they cross their way out of apps. He just sits close, and that allows him not only time for his teammates to come in, but also the element of surprise, because it's very off that player would sit so close to the AK-47. Good stuff though. Hellraisers finish their pause. Back into the game we go. And an investment coming in here, but only a half buy. They've got money to fall back on. They can invest next round because of the loss bonus, so it's not too bad here from the Hellraiser side. And they're just going to be setting up to walk into B. Pasha again. I'd like to see the statistic on how many rounds he's opened up without AWP. It's probably very high. Been doing a great job with that. Hellraisers focused in on B, looking to push on through. Taz is there. Needs support this time. He's going to be able to spray down one, but Neo actually grabs that first kill. Taz does peek out for a little bit more, and he'll land it. And the second as well. Pistol going to be pulled out, but still, him and Neo, the dynamic duo, holding down the site with only a single demise. 7-8. 7-6, sorry. Either way, rounding out the end of the half, 2 more rounds left here. Hellraisers look to try and get something back on. I said when they had 6 rounds, something like 6-4, it doesn't matter if they lose the rest of the half, they're doing well. But obviously, I didn't really expect them to lose every single round coming up after that. They need to get themselves back on the board. Oh, bit of a misspoke. Steeko. Going to smoke himself off, helping the CTs out there, but he's going to push them through it. There's a gap in the side. Taz not blinded. He's just sitting on the other side himself. Counter flash. Right. Any kind of presence. Neo will open up with Angel, but it's going to be Bialy on ramp to actually get a bit of a game going. pushing on through. And talking of pushing, Taz is doing exactly that. In through the smoke, takes down another one. Zero drops as well. It's all going to be on Deathbox. Tries the flick. Won't succeed. Eight to 6 last of the half. Hellraisers forcing things up. It's a charity shot by. It's a CZ on Angel. It's a scout and a couple of Galils and a singular AK-47. No warp in play. As Hellraisers try and switch up the pace, do something they haven't really done before as they run in through Connector. It could work out. Stiko's raw aggression is perfect. He gets one, but Snacks trades with the AWP, and Bialy on top of the balcony will be able to just shut them down. Snacks has no issue with that AWP. Neo as well comes in for a little bit of support, and Virtus Pro pick up 9.5. A good CT side, but a very equal matchup considering how this has gone so far and how close these games have rounded out. But Zero with 100% headshot ratio. That's insane. 4 kills, obviously not hugely high, but 100% is pretty good, even over 4 kills. Rush B doesn't work, a rush mid, yeah. The deep strategy book. Anyway, pistol round. Coming back in. Shot. Looking for the entry with the D. It's going to be the fast burst play once again here with the pistols. Utility raining in, holding up Hellraisers, but they're playing this right. They're not fighting this. Instead, they're waiting for the retake on BP settle into post plants, and that's a way to play this. No point contesting. Hold back from a range. Don't take the close fights, and Angel will do that. He takes down Pasha on the flank. The Deagle dropped out from this T side, but look at that burst into CT spawn. Stiko is the only one to even get a kill. Bialy picks up 2, but it's a trade back from Zero to pull it back in the favour of Hellraisers. It swings. The momentum is looking good here for the CT side, but they need to hurry up and they need to hit their shots. Neo's been spotted. They don't know where Snacks is. And knowing how well he's been doing at clutching, he may be able to do a lot of work. There's the first. Needs 2 more. They fake the bomb. He moves in for 1. 1 more bullet is going to be needed. He gets it. Snacks wins the round for Virtus Pro. You see him in the back box. You know he's going to win it every single time. Takes the 1v3 and secures double digits for the Polish. Thank you, Kelly Jags. Your name's moving really fast, but thank you. VP setting up in the apartments. It's going to be the short split from Pasha. 0-0 on the other side. Going to be able to shut him down. Now Hellraisers take the man advantage. VP instantly back off that control. The bomb makes its way through underpass. And this is what I talked about earlier. I don't like the bomb going underpass if you're going for that connector split. This is a little more on the fly, so it makes sense. But unfortunately now with Taz going down, it's going to be very uncomfortable for Snacks. And as a result, they won't commit to that. Because if he loses the bomb in mid, that's a round over. Hellraisers can hold that from so many angles. Now, Hellraisers have cornered them. They know what's up. They've got 3 on B almost. Zero going to be rotating in. They spotted it. Bialy pushing on through. The scout chimes in for a bit of damage. Angel will finish off the damage done, and Zero going to be mopping up with a Mach 10. It's Snack Solo who picks up 2 kills. Yes, but it's not enough. He's 12 HP. The time is low, and there's enough players to hold down the site from his presence. He'll jump on in. Footsteps heard. Stiko needs a bullet, but Deathbox will land it instead. Deeg's down, and Hellraisers pick up the round. Pause called out, a little too late, but it doesn't matter. This is only an eco anyway. So we see, once again, this Deeg attempts from Basher, trying to get that pick off onto Deadbox in the mid. Not going to land. He's only got a scout as well, so he's going to need 2 shots against these armoured players. There's the aggression that we like to see, mopping up some money, but he's going to go down to Bialy there. Zero will have to trade things back to keep the things alive for Hellraisers. Stiko will be supporting though, so it's not an issue. Taz alone towards the top of middle. He goes down 2-0. Hellraisers 8 rounds deep. Looking to bring this closer as VP go for their pause. Still fairly close. Not exactly a guarantee on either team really picking up this map. We had the stomps earlier at least with Na'Vi Flipside, but now moving on to this, it's definitely not appearing to be the same. USP for Deathbox. I like this as well. Save some money. No point investing in a gun when you've got an almost guarantee of someone on your team dying and you having, to them wasting their weapon. Instead, you could just pick it up if anyone dies on your team. And up against a full Glock round as well, you're not going to see VP force in this situation. And even if you do, your team should be able to deal with it. Seems that maybe no one will be going down for the CT side. You're getting hounded. At this point, there's really nothing you can do with these kind of rounds. You have a triple Glock, you have no weaponry, no utility. What do? Jump into connector at the same time, try and get something done? Or just get tapped out in mid like it's a pistol round by Deadfox? The latter will be the option here. But anyway, the buy comes up. For Lake A's, Arrows is still a bit of a limited buy in the sense that Angels held back and we have 2 Furnaces as well. But at least we've got that AWP in. That's the important thing. Deadfox has been saving for that this entire half. And now that he's got it out, we are going to be seeing the aggression down the underpass. Good flashbang allows Angels to get aggressive, get himself a gun. He can upgrade that MP9 to an AK for free and sit pretty with a man advantage as well. Hellraisers already on the stride to pick up 10 rounds here, but let's see how this goes. Another flashbang. Angel is just getting handed these kills by his team. Eventually he peaks dry, and Pasha will return fire, but it doesn't matter because they took such a man advantage, especially with Deadfox opening up onto ramp as well. This is perfect for Hellraisers. 2 remaining for VP. They're split up. They will regroup, but the bomb needs to be grabbed on ramp. There's no point to save this one. Not with a minute left on the clock. Try and get something done. Play it slow. Grab a single kill and see how it goes as Bondic sits deep in CT. Deadfox actually taken down, the AWP removed, and that's quite important because that was one of the danger points here for the side of VP. They could win this realistically. I wasn't thinking about it, but now it's definitely on the table. The issue is an open plant. Bondic not going to stop it at all. It's actually just a little bit close. I thought he could have clipped his legs there, maybe through the box. But now the retake comes in with 3 players here from Hellraisers. Bialy in the open, going to get sprayed. Bondic eventually converts to spray, but it's Pasha and Bialy to both pick up a kill each, and Pasha to pick up all 3. Out of nowhere. Was not expecting that. They pull it out. They pull it out the bag. Now, VP, while winning the round, their money is going to be low in the sense they've got 2 UMPs. They lost all 4 players, or 4 out of 5. Bondic is going to be alone on A. This is a real issue. The AWP is in close proximity to the rotation, but it's going to be him just having to take these fights alone with no support, no utility usage. It will be him getting one. He sits alive on the balcony, somehow not being taken down, eventually goes to Neo. And now we see VP continuing this push deep into the site. There's 2 remaining on the side of Hellraisers. Deep into the apartments. Will be the save. And am I going to be able to cast finals? Yeah, I'll cast finals. Yeah. Hopefully it starts soon. That's all I hope. But no, I'm not here to cast half of it and not finish it. Definitely going to cast finals, you guys. That's why I'm here. Ooh, look at this hunt. I like the angle from Stiko. Will it work? Yes, it will. Catches off Pasha. Does not expect that at all. So VP will hold on to 3 guns. No point chasing. They've got 3 players. Keep them alive. Keep that economy growing. If they lose one more, it will not build. Thank you for the support in chat. Hugo stinks. Appreciate that. I do indeed. Either way, getting on with the game. Back into it after that pause. Hellraisers on the lower hand of this matchup right now. It's looking like VP may be taking this over the edge to bring this to the finals. If they can get through the window, or at least if Hellraisers can. We're going to see this underpass aggression from a couple of pistols. Neo chasing. He doesn't expect the already close player. It doesn't matter. He gets a kill. There's still one more there, but he doesn't expect it. So he falls back. He's not even going to fight as Angel moves in closer. And he will catch him off guard. Hopefully, there we go. Takes him down. That could have been bad. And now they grab guns. Or at least Angel does. His teammate's already dead. Favourite player to watch? What, in this game? Probably Snacks, right? You can't not say Snacks. I'm not sure how he's doing on the scoreboard, but he's always up there. First out through A, though, from the T. Zero has to defend this with his life. There's the first. Looking for more, and he gets it. He's got a bit of support coming in the form of Deadbox, but he's only got a USP to play with, and Bondic is only on 2 HP in the CT spawn, so this round is still not closed out for Hellraisers, despite that double kill coming through 4-0. The position of Pasha is going to be extremely important. He snuck into B. The bomb going to be coming through, and Hellraisers, yes, they realise this, but it's too little too late. He's already got himself into market. They're not going to be aware of this, but Angel, he doesn't care. He still takes a frag. And now Snacks, I'm not going to count him out of this. I'm not the first person, nor will I be the last to say that. Because it's not the Big Apple, but I'm sure he is still hungry as he makes his way up towards that A site. Bondic deep in the apartments, but he's down to 2 HP. He's only going to require a single bullet to go down. Snacks will make a lot of noise. And this is where Angel will strike and Bondic at the same time. It's not going to happen for him. He only gets one. A double peak comes through for Hellraisers. It's going to be the win. But either way, VP now the ones limited on the buy. Double Tech 9. It's been so back and forth this second half. I still think they're probably going to take it, but to be honest, it just depends how the next buy round goes, because if Hellraisers topples this could start to fall back in their favour. Angel, Molly and underpasses. Pasha playing close, peeking as soon as he draws his weapon back out. He gets caught off guard. Dev Fox instead trades things back out, but still, it's an awkward spot to be in for Hellraisers. They will shut these players down, but Taz is trading. And while VP are losing the round, surely, okay, maybe not, they are trading effectively is what I was going to say. Keeping this close, but now it's a bit too close for comfort. Snacks has got himself the AWP, and who knows what can happen with that. Neo's in the open, and Zero will silence him. Leaving just Snacks wrapping around through the T-spawn, but again, it's Snacks. He's in a position no one knows, and he's got an AWP wrapping in through T-spawn. What's going to happen? Who really knows? He's got a free plant. That's one thing that's important. He has the options of going anywhere he pleases. Could go for a short plant, but instead just going to do it safe. So he just holds on for the rotation, catching anyone pushing in through market here. They will come flying on through. There's the first. Hellraiser's now limited to one player at Zero. Full set of utility and a kit. But Snacks has the AWP, and that's all you need. He picks it up. VP take 13. You knew it was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the first, and that won't be the last clutch for Snacks. He has been doing a huge amount of damage this game. Nothing you can say. Absolutely nothing you can say. The pause coming out as well for Hellraisers, right when they were in a position to close out this map, right when they were in a position to bring it back with 1 or 2 more buy rounds. They throw it away to a force from VP. How's my day been? Very good. It's very hot. Really hot right now. It's the hottest the UK's ever been, I think. Or at least it feels like it. They force things up. Either way. Oh, okay, Hellraisers. Not a good way to start things off. Dev Fox almost could have had the pick there, but he falls short to Snacks, and now they're pushing to become Zero. This is the thing about the A1S. You run out of ammo, so first he's got 2. He still gets 3 with 1 mag. That is impressive. He goes down to Snacks, and Pasha will follow, but still, this is in under reality for Hellraisers. They've got themselves another kill. They brought it back into a 2-on-1. Snacks. Deja vu here. A 1v2 clutch switches out to the AK as he moves on, and this is the mind games that we know and love him for. He's not going to plant. He's not going to just take a 2-on-1 fairly. He's going to move in through middle, try and get his way towards that A site. And if he gets away with this, it could be absolutely massive. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's done it again, ladies and gentlemen. He's fluked. Well, not fluked, faked. That's the word. He's run on to B. A. Who knows? The opposite site to which Hellraisers were expecting, Bondic now knows. An Angel coming back in through the CT spawn. It's going to be Snacks sitting close towards the Tetris area, trying to look for a pick. As soon as the first player crosses, he gets a kill, and then he hides in ramp. That's the aim. Playing the headshot angle because he's already very low. He's playing to his advantages here. I like it. It's clever from Snacks, and they are going to smoke on the bomb, not committing to it. He must surely know both have come from CT at this point. Bondic fakes. Time ticking away. Spots him. He knows he's not committing to it. Going to spray it anyway. Oh, that's perfect. Lines up excellently. Now Angel, too limited time. He's going to have to fall. And the round will go to VP once again. That's Snacks with 2 clutches in 2 rounds. Someone just used the meme. A Premier team is beating Hellraisers. That's a nice try. Hellraisers got relegated. Hellraisers are also Premier, aren't they? Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. I could be. I'm pretty sure they're relegated though. Or one-off relegated. I've actually completely forgotten. was Kinguin and... Might have been LDLC now that I think of it. Nah. I know VP's also relegated, but I thought Hellraisers were as well. But no, that's Kinguin and VP, what am I even saying? Whoops! Anyway, it's a fast B play. VP are going to be making their way out onto the site. Hellraisers with just pistols, giving away the 15th here to Virtus Pro. It's all going to be on Angel. He should hold on to the gun. No reason to go for this. I don't know how I got that wrong, because not only did I cast last season of Pro League, I also casted last season of Premier. So, I'm an idiot, but whatever. We won't remember that. We won't, yeah, we'll just ignore it. Angel. I mean, he could do this in theory. Snacks is low, but VP should not be fighting one-on-one in this position. They doing exactly not that. Although, as I say that, Neo, he overpeaks. Now he goes down. 1 HP versus 15. Angel can do this. Moving into the site. Snacks gonna peek the angle. Angel sprays away. They know where each other are, but Snacks is quicker on the trigger. And VP to pick up 15 rounds. They are so close to closing out this best of 3 series. Another clutch for Snacks. 3 clutches, 3 rounds. Oh no, what's happened to the clean feed? There we go, we're back. Oh my god, man. Someone get me Snacks' like breakfast recipe. What has he been eating? 3 clutches in a row. And don't freeze on me now, clean feed. Don't do this. I'm not happy. Not okay with that. There we go, we're back. Okay, maybe not. The internet's just starting to drop on the most important round here for Hellraisers. The one they need to pick up. Bondic denying it. Devvox probably doing the same, but it's frozen. I have no idea. This is just... Oh, this is the epitome of the technical issues we've had all day. There we go. It's Pasha all alone. Not sure what happened. Hellraisers, they'll definitely win the round, I think. So again, to clarify, we had this last map. For those who weren't here, I'm using clean feed. It's not my internet, it's not my PC, it's the internet at the Russian studio in Moscow. Looks like it's been sorted. Nope, I take it all back. It's too dirty for TV, this show. Devvox in middle. Angel supporting from the connector, and already VP starting to take that top mid control that we've seen time and time again. I might have to connect to the Go TV after this round because this is not working. We have a fast play inside of the connector. Angel and Devvox both there. Snacks as well is going to pick up a kill for the T side. Could VP close this on an eco? It's very possible. Bondic is probably smoked off, I can tell by the audio, but I can't really see it. Bomb somewhere going down on one of the sites. It's looking to be A. Bondic forced back here. Stiko is trying to get some damage done, but he's overwhelmed. And Zero will refrag, but it's still a man advantage for VP as they actually take control of this round. Oh, I wish I knew what was happening. This is so difficult. Neo, I think he might have killed Zero there. Are we going to take our bets? No, he hasn't. He's down to 20. Not a lot of time left for Bondic. He's going to fake the bomb, tap it once. He doesn't have a smoke for it as well, and his teammate's down. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. VP on a force buy seem to have picked up this win, and they should be heading straight to the grand finals. Wow, I'm just glad. Let's be happy.